somewhere for them to stay, if we can have the baby comfortably, they can get some money. I know you're not big on giving single mothers money.
I never said that. I ain't never said that. Don't put no stuff. Don't put nothing in my mouth now.
I am tired as hell. You see what I'm about to take? Like,
what you about to take that for?
I'm tired.
Brandon, we ain't gonna be over here. Brandon, we ain't gonna be out for that long. Nah, I can't turn. It's a school night tomorrow. Shit. Hey, turn it up.
When I tell you I'm tired, I'm so tired. But I was like, dang, I definitely wanted to record today because we just haven't been doing it in a while, and I enjoy doing it. So I was like, I know Lewis about to text me, and then all of a sudden it was last night. I looked at my phone and said, dang, Lewis texted me. But let me tell you what I've been doing so lately. You know, I've been working almost every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
My wife has to travel, so we gotta find somebody to watch my daughter. So we've been taking her, like, as soon as I get off work, I'll go drive to Columbia, which is about 4 hours away, drop her off, sleep, then head this way to come
what
to
work. What you mean
drive
to Columbia? Morning. I thought you were staying with your
in Georgia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if my wife leaves, nobody can watch. I can have my daughter at the restaurant, but she gonna be there all day doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done that a couple of days, but it's just easier if she go down there with my mom. So I'll drive all the way down to my mom's, drop her off, drive all the way back here the next day, work. And she's been staying down there for a week, and we done that twice. So last night when you text me, I was driving down there to pick her up and my wife, because my wife flew in to Columbia instead of flying down here. So when you text me, we just got in, and I was gonna get some sleep and then drive up here in the morning because we had a meeting at 10. So I was like, dang, I ain't gonna be able to do the recording in the morning. So I was like, well, let's try to do it late. But just been working every day. I love working in the restaurant. You know, I'm getting better at getting the food out on time and all that kind of stuff. So I'm enjoying it. It's just hard.
Is your mom available to watch your daughter?
Yeah, she's been good with that. And luckily, you know, my mom is older and she can kind of take off from work when she needs to. So she's just taking off work. And some days my mom works from home. So on those days, she'll still work and take care of my daughter. So it's been working out.
Okay, shit. I think is your mom retire or something? When she go retire?
No, not yet. Soon. I think she said she got about a year or maybe two. So,
and what does she
soon?
Don't tell where, but what does she do? I thought she just work.
She just works for the state. Yeah, she just worked for the state government.
Oh, I didn't know she worked for the state. I thought it was just a building downtown. Retirement.
Yeah, she was working downtown, but now he does the state retirement. That's primarily what she does.
All right, well, damn, she gonna have a nice little thing when she get off work.
Yeah, right, retire.
If South Carolina, South Carolina, they be playing. Well,
what?
Some southern states be playing with their retirement, man.
Right, and it might dry up depending on how the economy work out. Not for her, but for other people who are maybe going to retire in the next 10 or 20 years.
No, it might dry up if they let it dry up.
What you talking about? If you just leave your money in there and let it dry up?
No, they can let it dry up now. If they wanted to, they can say, "Oh, we don't got no money," because it's a man or a woman controlling that whole thing. If somebody make the call in, hey, drop that thing. We ain't paid the boat. Miraculously, somebody made some bad decisions, and they had to do some things. So if they do things like that. Brandon,
what's going on with you? When I tell you I'm tired, I worked 11 a.m. to close, which is 6. So I just got off at 6. Had to go, because we only got one car down here. Well, my wife and my daughter, they were running around doing some stuff. So after they finished and got dinner, they came and picked me up. I took them to the house and came so I can park and do this live with you. What is YouTube? Jesus. But I am tired, and I work 10 to 4 tomorrow. I got 2 light days in the week, 10 to 4. And the rest of the days it's open to close.
So 10 to 4 is light.
Yeah, 10 to 4 is light.
Yeah, damn it. When you be working so much with, like, I used to work 12 hours to 15-hour shifts, and when you get an 8-hour shift, you're like, man,
right,
this thing just fly
nothing.
by. Yeah, 8 hours like that ain't nothing. It just fly by.
Right. Well, what's been going on with you?
Me ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on.
I see our YouTube page is doing well. You doing good with them videos and stuff.
Oh well, I guess that's the only thing going on. We went from 17 people to now we got 62.
Right.
So if we
That's
get
a big jump.
watch it, if we get one a day, that means in 3 years we had 1,000 subscribers. In 3 years we had 1,000 subscribers.
But I think the more you do, the more we record, of course. But the more we do those shorts, people be subscribing with them shorts. They like to interact with that.
It's that African American one got a lot for some reason, but I don't want to try to go past past what we doing, and I don't want us to get banned. Cause I can't say some stuff that
right, because that was light.
That could ban us,
and it was going crazy.
So,
but that's the internet. But what's some stories? I mean, the most recent thing is the Wade versus Roe. So you want to talk about that some?
Shit, damn! We fully talked about that in one of the last videos.
Right.
But hey,
so what are your thoughts on it? Because I see and hear everything people have to say, but like I'm still kind of torn. Like I don't think the government should have control over anybody's body, whether it's somebody giving birth or forcing people to get vaccine shots. I just don't think they should force you to do something you don't want to do. But at the same time, if abortion rates are up, and they're rising and they're still rising, I don't have a problem with anybody who's getting an abortion, but that's a serious thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just going to the doctor and getting some vitamins. Like that's a serious procedure, and it's a lot of traumatic after effects you're gonna have after you do that. Just because that's something that's gonna stick with you, and you're not gonna forget about it. But
unless you do that all the time and cause normal,
right? And you don't care. Yeah, I think it's a majority. Well, it's not a majority. It's a minority of people who just don't care. They'll do it and don't care. But for most people, that's something you'll think about. Not most people, but good amount of people are religious, so it's it's something that they have in the Bible. I'm not gonna say in the Bible, but the church frowns upon it a little bit. And like I said, we all sin.
So hold on. So the church frowning upon it, and you got the priests, the male priests touching the boys. But keep going with the church.
Right, and that's a lot. Right, that's a lot of hypocrisy in the church. So if somebody has an abortion, does that make them a bad person? No, Sometimes in life you make decisions and they're not good decisions, and you want to try to fix it. But I just don't think the government need to tell you that we need to ban abortions, that you shouldn't get them. But it's when there's a will, there's a way. People are still gonna get an abortion, and it's just how it is.
Yeah, you're right. You either have the money or you be doing one of these BBWs. No, BBLs. You be in the back room somewhere.
Yeah, right. You'll fly to Mexico and have an abortion, or somewhere like that.
But only people with money could do that, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. I was watching Diamond Dave. This is only gonna affect people who don't got no money.
Yeah, I like a lot of things.
So if these ladies want an abortion and you don't got no money to go across town or go over states, you got to go have the child, or you go do some things, or you go do some other things. But you know what?
But go ahead.
That's not a fight. I don't have ovaries, so that's unless that's not my fight. That's not my fight. And I don't think I'd be with a person if I know she's gonna get pregnant. I already know what kind of decisions will she make. So that's not my fight. So
that introduces another topic or another question. Like, so how do you feel? Because most women feel like when they get pregnant, it's their decision whether they should have the baby or not. Anyway, but it's really on both parties. Like a man should still have a say so whether the woman should have an abortion or not. How do you feel about that? That's how I feel. Like like if I got my wife pregnant, I feel like I should have a say so too, right? Wouldn't that make sense?
Don't you know what your wife would do before you get her pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
So why you ask a damn question? So you
But I'm
telling
just saying.
me so you
Go ahead.
telling
Go ahead.
me you got people over 18
Uh-huh.
doing the nasty with individuals,
Right.
and they know the outcome of the nasty could
Right.
be somebody could get pregnant, somebody could get a disease, or anything could
Right.
happen.
Right.
You didn't discuss these with your partner beforehand.
Mm-hmm. 9
And
times out of 10, probably not.
watch this. I was thinking outside, this has popped in my head. With the abortion law,
Mm-hmm.
since they banned it, are you telling ladies, since y'all can't manage y'all getting pregnant or not, we gonna manage it for you? Is
Yeah.
they telling ladies that with
Yeah.
abandoning this law?
Mm-hmm.
So how do ladies should feel to say the government says, hey, you can't manage your sex life or your reproduction life, so we gonna put this in place and we gonna manage it, help you manage it for you.
Right.
So how would they feel
They
about
should
that?
be offended. They should be offended and outraged because just because a small group, if you're gonna take all women, like this is not a problem that all women or the majority of women go through, because that's just not true if you look at the data. But some women do have an abortion. Some women do have abortions, but they feel like they should step in and do this to ban abortion. I just think it's an overreach. It's not necessary. There's so many other things we can be focusing on changing. Not saying gun laws, but it's a lot of things we could be fixing or rushing to before we rush to this. And they try to be slick and try to hurry up and do this, and they got
I
caught.
told you,
So the
yeah.
whistle, the whistle got blown on it. But yeah, it's just weird. It's just it's an overstep. Like as a man, do you feel right telling a woman what she should do? You can give somebody some
I,
advice, but you
I
know,
can't tell a person what they could do with their body,
right?
but a adult who was not assaulted or incest should have, at least can we have some responsibility? I know this
Right. Yeah.
the humans been on this earth in our present states for 12,000, 30,000 years. Could we have some kind of responsibilities of manage how we get pregnant?
Yeah.
It's just like
We should try to work on that.
we can't do it though. We can't do it.
No.
They had people back in the, not the old days, but some days when they couldn't afford a child, they'll get rid of the child themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In China back in the day when they had that one child policy, they was doing that. They was doing that all the time.
Yeah. Does China still have that thing where they regulate how many kids you can have? Maybe like they say 3.
I
I can't
don't
remember.
I don't think so. I think they did away with that because no, excuse me, let's talk about Japan. I didn't say China, let's talk about Japan. Because I really don't know China. I think Japan did away with that because they are having a older population and no young people are coming up. So the population is, and they live forever, but the population is real old in that. And I think they're giving away with it. They're getting away with it. But man, I don't know.
But I remember, do you remember when Kanye was running for president? One of the things he was saying is the government needs to set up a better place for, well, not necessarily a better place, but like they need to help mothers when they get pregnant, because it's like some people feel like they don't have a choice. They don't have the money. If we had the government doing something for these these single mothers or whoever needed help, it had somewhere for them to stay, if it can have the baby comfortably, they can get some money. I know you're not big on giving single mothers money.
I never said that. I ain't never said that. Don't put no stuff. Don't put nothing in my mouth now. I ain't never said that. But keep going. Keep going with your statement.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't feel like the government should help. If you get pregnant, it should be programs, assistance given to you so you can have a healthy baby. You can do it in the right way. your baby can have a chance to be productive in the society, not just thrown into a foster care situation or, you feeling the need to abort them. But go ahead.
Now tell me this, Brandon. You said the government need to help people, right?
Yeah.
To help the single ladies. Now, let's look at history. Mm-hmm. And let's take this for the point of view of melanated people.
Mm-hmm.
When the government stepped in to melanated people and helped one-parent households starting in the 70s until now, what is melanated people's family? How strong is the family now? Because you said the government need to step in, but they already did for the past 40 years. So what's the results of the government stepping in to help single parents?
Is less fathers in the household. That's one. More people, more of us melanated people incarcerated.
Okay. So that's your government. You said the government need to step in and help. So that's what you want?
Well, I don't want any crime bills. We got enough crime bills. We need to ease up on the crimes because we got a lot of people locked up for stuff just because, and trumped up charges and just all kind of things. If you look at how we're policed, we get more time for the same crimes, and it's not necessarily, it's not fair at all. It's not just. But that's something they were pushing, and that's something the government needs to fix. That don't have anything to do with them setting up programs for us to have a system. Well, not just us.
They already got them. They already got them. They already got them. You have
not Planned Parenthood.
You have SNAP. You have Section 8. You have different programs. So you do have programs that provide housing and food and rental assistance. You do have programs like that. And also
what about straight cash though? What about straight cash? You gotta come up
now Brandon. When you go to Section 8, Brandon, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take Maryland for example, because I looked into it. Maryland, for example, I ain't gonna pull it up because Brandon, I didn't know we were gonna talk about this. Maryland, for example, a 3-room home gets $1,700 from the government for a 3-room home. Now, that money goes directly to the home, the landlord. The other person, I think they put in maybe 10%, 5%. So that $1,700 that the government paying for, what is that in that voucher? Is that cash?
No.
What is it?
But it's
a voucher.
But it is, yeah.
But is it that cash in hand?
It is in a way, yeah. Because
how about SNAP benefits?
Give you the money.
How about they come up with the credit they got debit cards now. They come with the debit cards. It's always around the first of the month. The grocery stores is full. They come with the debit cards. They swipe that debit card. To pay for it, they say the total is $200. They swipe that credit card, the debit card. Is that cash or that ain't cash?
That is cash.
So, okay, go ahead.
Have you been pregnant before? Do you know how hard it is being pregnant? Sometimes you just need to blow off some steam. You need to relax. Maybe you need a spa day. Maybe I need a credit card that's just reserved for me to relax and make sure I'm taken care of. Not just that I'm fed, but if I need something or if I want something, I'm at peace. So I'm not as stressed. My baby is not at high risk. I'm more relaxed. I'm in a comfortable environment. You don't think I need a separate credit card, not just SNAP or a voucher paying my rent?
You sound like whoever that. Okay. All right. Now, we live in the modern world, right?
Yeah, we do. And we have modern women now.
And we got modern women. But my grandma, right? My grandma, you heard of her before, at least.
Yeah.
And she was in my life, most of my life, until she passed away in 2018. Her parents, and anybody for her did not get that opportunity you talking about. So what's the difference between the last 15,000 years and the last 50 years you're talking about? What's the difference?
Evolution of women and the things that they need. Our grandmothers, they didn't necessarily, I don't even know how many different trips or vacations my grandmother has taken outside of a timeshare that we had. But modern women, they feel like they need to go to Bahamas, they need to go to Mexico, they need to have a good time, they need to see the world. That's just an evolution of where we are with certain people. And we're talking about women right now.
So you saying people need money? So
people need
I
money.
can't. No, you about to. No, Brandon, we can't have this conversation.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, we can't have this conversation.
We are, and part of that lifestyle, you know, you might get pregnant. You know, if you doing a bunch of running around, you seeing different guys. You're not.
No, you need to step on track. You said for every lady who get pregnant, they need to get a special money. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with that, but it should, the person who gets the lady pregnant, the man should be able to provide to offer that for carrying the seed. The government don't need to provide that for them.
Yeah.
The man needed, so you need to only choose guys who could do that.
Right, but would you think the government would ever give money to the father? Because, you know, that's something that's just not something they do. They'll give assistance to the mother to take care of the child, but if a man and a woman have a baby, it's both of their babies. So why? I mean, it would make sense for the man to get some kind of assistance too, if we're going to give some assistance to a woman too, because both of them are raising them together, even if they're apart.
Don't men get assistance already?
How so?
Don't you get when you got your house? Did you have to pay 100% to get your house?
No, I did not.
Did you have to put 50% down to buy your house?
No.
Ain't that assistant?
It's assistant, but tax on the back end. With interest.
You mean tax on the back end?
Not tax, but I gotta pay interest because I'm not paying the whole thing.
Yeah, because you don't got the damn money. You need to be in the cardboard box. That's how much you can afford. You need to be in the cardboard box because you don't got the money. If you want to be real with you. So ain't you getting an incentive?
I am a little bit. I guess you're right.
So the government trusts you with your big old 2-story house you got. The government trusts you. Say, hey, we'll bet if he don't pay it, we'll pay you.
Right. That's what I'm about to say. They don't trust you that much because they'll come and get you out of there.
But they gave you opportunity. Now, if you wanted to become a doctor, if you want to become a doctor. Do you need money to become do you need money right now? You got to pay it cash to become a doctor. Do you need that?
You don't. You don't.
Why you don't?
Because you can go to school and take out loans.
So ain't that an opportunity? Ain't man get an opportunity?
That's true.
All right, here's another thing. How about your car right now, you want to put a lawnmower in the back of it and start going door to door cutting grass. Ain't that an opportunity?
That's an opportunity.
They can't do that in China, can they?
Probably not.
Somebody may be tripping.
You think people should not look for handouts, but just look at what's available. Look at the opportunities that you do have and the ways that you can make a way.
You said man. When you talk about males, so I'm going to the original topic. You saying man. So I'll
too.
You said man. You said why man don't get handouts? Why man don't do
okay,
this?
I see what you're saying.
So,
yeah.
Because I judge you different. Well, you got 2 testicles, you different than you got 2 ovaries. It's a completely different beast.
Are you talking about earning money? You're different, or just all around? Because women can do anything a man can do.
So they could be LeBron James. They could be dunking like LeBron James.
Yeah, they can.
They could turn into Vince Carter and dunk over a 7-person person. They could do that.
No, they can't do that.
Okay, so complete your statement again. Let me hear it again.
Women cannot do everything a man can do.
No, you said women can.
I know. I'm just joking when I'm saying that. But can men do everything women can do?
No.
We can't get pregnant, and that's okay. Like I say, it's not a competition. We both do different things well. We both kind of suck in certain areas, and just physically, we cannot give birth, even though they're trying to get us to think that men can get pregnant. But that's another topic. But it's okay being a man, being a woman. did you want to talk about some of that stuff? Because
thank you for watching, and if you like the content, do not be afraid to hit that like button and the subscribe button, and don't forget to share it out. Man, we got videos dropping every single week, and we surely appreciate your time, and we can't wait to hear back from you. Leave a comment, leave a like, and guys, make sure you have a good day. God bless you. Take it easy.